Hello guys, and welcome back for more Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, I forgot completely what we did. Oh yeah, the last two gym leader rematches, and we got up to Spear Pillar and we were ready to challenge Dialga and Palkia. And since I'm going to spend this entire episode capturing Pokemon, I'll ask you guys the question of the day now. If I ever do, which I probably will, a ROM hack LP of a Pokemon game, would you guys rather see Pokemon Glazed, Pokemon Victory Fire, Pokemon Light Platinum, or Pokemon Flora Sky? I'm okay with any of them except for maybe Victory Fire because A, it's extremely difficult in the beginning at least, and B, the person didn't really understand English and the dialogue is kind of wonky. But the other three are very good. Glazed is extremely good, and they've got move tutors that could teach a Pokemon a move. Like, for example, I had a Magikarp with Leaf Blade once, which was awesome. Glazed has 3 regions, and I've made my way through 2 of them, and they get progressively more challenging. Flora Sky I've only gotten a little bit into, but I can already tell its quality. What else? Light Platinum, I'm in the 2nd region now, and it's a decent challenge, but there's a very good amount of Pokemon in it. And, well, the one thing I will say about Victory Fire is it does have Gen 6 Pokemon. I almost caught myself a Helioptile, so... Anyway, same exact setup as last time, going with Tesla first and hoping to God Dialga doesn't one-shot him. Will you challenge Dialga? You have to make sure that if you want to use Dust Balls, you gotta make sure it's late in the day, for example 22:22, because technically you're not going into a cave to do this. Hi Dialga! You're level 70, and I know for a fact that you've got Roar of Time and Pressure, which is just a fun time. And there's Roar of Time right out of the gate. My face. That's basically Dragon type Hyper Beam. Oh wow! Thank you for having relatively decent resistance, Tesla. Alright, now that he's paralyzed, it's time to start chipping away. Now, neither is going to do well because Steel resists Steel and Dragon resists Electricity, and Steel resists Bug, so I can chip away. Alright, that did, what, about 1/3? Alright, so, paralyzed and can't move. Another Thunderbolt should bring him to red. Perfect! Wow, power hacks 3 times in a row. Time to start chucking balls at him. Alright, starting to run a little low in Dusk Balls, to be honest. I'm a little worried. I'm not sure if 67 is enough for these guys. Oh, you cannot be serious! I probably should have started my timer. What the hell, Dialga? I was ready to sit in. I had a Mountain Dew ready. Holy crap! Legendary Pokemon in Sinnoh, it is said that time flows when his heart beats. Well, clearly he doesn't stop time in order to break out of Pokeballs. Holy shit! What the hell just happened? How the hell did I catch him on the first one? Anyway, I'm gonna have to exit and re-enter so the next drift will appear, but holy crap, first Dusk Ball Dialga. Not gonna see that happen every day. Alright guys, and welcome back, and we are ready to now capture Palkia, and I've got 12 minutes to do it, so it can afford to be a little bit more belligerent than Dialga was. Will you challenge Palkia? Hell yes I will. At least Spatial Rend won't do as much damage to me, but he can use it multiple times in a row without having to recharge. Plus, I'm actually not sure which one's design I like more. I kinda like them both, honestly. Of course, that's just because I like, really, Heal Block? Anyway, that's probably just because I like Steel types in general. And even though Palkia isn't Steel, which means Thunderbolt's gonna be neutral, it does look metallic. It's Water Dragon as opposed to Steel Dragon, but... Awesome, that means it's just gonna take one more Thunderbolt to get him down. Perfect. Oh. So, he knows Earth Power. This could be a dead Tesla. That is a dead Tesla because it was a critical hit and fucking hacks. So, Heal Block, Earth Power, Spatial Rend. What am I gonna do here? Use my tankiest motherfucker. Well, you're going to be immune to Earth Power. And I don't have anything to boost your stats, do I? Because if I did, I'd use some battle items on you. But, oh well, Chuck Balls! And hopefully this thing doesn't KO all my Pokemon before I have a chance to capture it. Oh boy, you're going to be a lot more belligerent, aren't you? Ah, Slash. Interesting. Use a physical attack against Azarian. Well, at least I didn't do too much damage. Just keep chucking balls at it. Get the Mountain Dew ready. Get ready to sit in for a while. What the hell? Dialga took 1. Palkia took 2. What the hell am I going to do for the last 9 minutes and 53 seconds of recording? Jesus! Legendary Pokemon of Sinnoh has said that space becomes more stable with Palkia's every breath. Well... yeah. I'm pretty sure Dialga Palkia was my last legend before the Elite Four rematches, so I'm just going to quickly exit here, stop my recording, and make sure there's nothing else I have to do before I challenge the Elite Four. Because, damn, neither one of them was a challenge. I mean, Shaman taking 1, I didn't really care about that. He's level 30. Darkrai only taking like 4 or 5. He's level 50. He's not as tough to capture as the Pixie Trio. And the birds were not nearly as annoying as I thought, but then these guys show up. I mean, if I chuck a quick ball at Arceus at this rate, I'll capture him. But anyway, I'm going to quickly cut out, and hopefully we'll have something to do for the last 8 minutes and 50 seconds of recording. Well, since we have so much time, I might as well show you a little something. I never showed this to you guys because for some reason I never felt like recording on a Friday. But on a Friday, anytime between 12:01 a.m. and 11:59 p.m. on Fridays, you can find Drifloon at the Valley Windworks. Floon. Now, you could do this every time, so it's not technically a legendary encounter. It's level 15, which means it should be relatively easy to capture, even at full health, so just paralyze it and chuck dust balls at it. There we are, 1. Because of the way it floats aimlessly, an old folktale calls it Signpost of Wandering Spirits. That's probably the least creepy thing anyone could ever say about Drifloon, because normally it's got the whole thing of carrying children off and being called a child abductor, which is just creepy. Anyhoozle, I still got 7.5 minutes left, and I have no idea what to do, because the only things I have left to do are the Elite Four rematches and capturing Arceus, which is just fantastic. So I think right now I am going to turn on the Arceus cheat, which I will show you guys on screen right now. Keep in mind I'm doing this on an emulator, so let's go ahead, and I thought I got rid of this. There we are. Anyway, keep in mind I'm doing this on an emulator. So you're going to need an action replay in order to do this, because the Azure Flute itself was never distributed. Arceus himself was distributed a few times, but the Azure Flute never was, so the only way to ever do this is cheating. Anyway, when you input the code that I just put on screen and press L and R on your DS, or if you're playing Desmume emulator, Q and W, just go inside the Pokemon Center, and Man in Green will be there. Received a gift for you, and I received the Azure Flute. Now, next time I go to Spear Pillar, Arceus will be there. It'll ask me if I want to use the flute. I will say yes. And then after that, a giant Stairway to Heaven will appear, and I will not be playing Stairway to Heaven because I don't want the people who wrote that song to want to charge me 40 grand to play it. Yeah, I don't want to pay that kind of money. So, anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and stock up on Pokeballs. I'm pretty sure in Pastoria you can get Quick Balls, so I want to make sure to... I don't need Quick Balls, but I am going to check one. The annoying thing about capturing Arceus is, though, it has Recover and Judgment. And Judgment barely takes so, like... I mean, Judgment's not powerful, like, against something that resists it. Like, without a plate, Judgment's not that good. I don't want that many, doy. Yeah, without a plate, Judgment isn't that good, but it's only got 5 power points. And then he has Hyper Beam, which also has 5 power points. So, and then Recover, which has 20. So, put that together. That right there is already only 30 turns you have to capture him. Ah, awesome Dusk Balls. 36 of them. Wow, I'm actually lower on money than I thought I was. There we are. Alright, I should probably get some heals. I haven't bought healing items in a while. What do I got here? No, I don't need. Might as well make that a nice even number. Revives. How am I doing on revives? Fine. Full heals. How am I doing? One more just to make it an even number. Well, not even, but escape ropes, repels. That's what I need. 37 of them. Even though I probably won't use all 37 of them. Alright, anything else to do? No. So, basically, in the next episode, my entire team is going to be level 75? Is that safe? 75? I think 75 is a safe amount. No, 76, I think I said. Yep, my entire team is going to be level 76, and we are going to be doing the Elite Form rematches all in one episode. We're not going to be splitting them up into multiple episodes, as convenient as that would be for me to string out the series an extra 4 episodes or so. Yep, instead of doing all 5 of them in one episode, I would do all 5 of them in 5 different episodes, and that would be perfect if I wanted to string along the series, but we've already done one of those already. We've already done an Elite Four session of videos. So, no, I think what I'm going to do is, depending on how long the Elite Four takes, I'll do at least the first 4. And if they didn't take too long, since I'm not going to be touching the speed up button, I'll also do Cynthia in that episode, which might make it a bit longer. So if I'm at like 12 minutes heading into Cynthia, I'm just going to say I'm going to do Cynthia in the next episode. If you guys think that's fine, go ahead and tell me in the comments. If not, if you want me to do them all in one episode regardless of length, let me know. I'm trying to keep these at a manageable length so that way people don't have to sit in one spot for 27 minutes to watch a video. So yeah, my co-op with Baraki XY is going to be that long simply because it's easier for us to sit and record 4 20-minute episodes and then release them in a week, as opposed to sit down and do like 15-minute episodes for 2 hours, since we only record once a week. So we want to sit down for at least an hour and 20 minutes to record, and that's assuming we don't stop to get drinks, to eat food, or to grind up Pokemon, which we've had to do in every single session so far, since we generally make enough progress in each session of Mirage of Tales to warrant a level grinding session, at least in the last 2 recording sessions we have. We want to try to leave the grinding sessions for the end of the episode, but like for when we're not recording anymore. But sometimes it's not always that kind to us, and I know for a fact that if we want to, at the area where we're at, we're probably going to need to grind up again mid-recording session. Anyway, as far as grinding in my upcoming Random Lock goes, if you're a fan of this series and you haven't seen my new Random Lock episode 0, go ahead and watch that now. It's going to be on my most recent upload. It's going to be right before this one, I believe. And it's episode 0. I basically go over the rules of the Nuzlocke, the Random Lock rather, and I show you guys the starter choices. And if you guys don't want to watch the entire video, I'll just tell you right now, the starter choices: Torchic, Bagon, and Wurmple. And there is a straw poll for them. If you want to go vote, just go to that video and click the link that is in the description, and you will be able to vote for my starter. And make sure to leave me nicknames, guys. But yeah, as far as my Random Lock grinding goes, I'm going to try to leave grinding for the end of the episodes, not the beginning of the episodes like everyone else does. Like, if you've ever watched a Random Lock or any sort of Nuzlocke where they have to keep grinding in, you'll know when you start an episode, they usually start off with music and like an annotation saying to skip to a certain point to skip the grinding if you want to. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make it so that when I go grind, I do it at the very end of the episode, so that way it's easier for me to edit because I can just end the recording, start it off again, so I don't need to find my place mid-recording to hit the playback function, like playback speed function in Vegas. It just makes it easier for me to edit, and it makes it easier for you guys to watch, because I'll say, okay guys, I'm going to go ahead and grind now, but if you don't want to watch the grinding session, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave me a like and comment, and make sure to tune in for more next time. See how much easier that is? Like, I'll see you guys next time, then I'll grind, and then the outro will play. So that way you guys don't see the outro if you don't want to, you don't see the grinding if you don't want to. It's entirely up to you. You can just click out of the video at that point. As opposed to in the beginning where you either have to watch the grinding or at least the end of the grinding to get to the video. So yeah, if you, I think I'm going to end that off there after that long-winded explanation of how the end of the series is going to go, how Mirage of Tales goes, and how my Leaf Green Unlock is going to go. Past, present, future right there. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed my ranting and running around and to this incredible music, make sure to leave me a like and make sure to leave me a comment, guys, and I will see you guys next time for the Elite Four rematches and quite possibly the Champion rematch. See you guys later.